All right, we're expecting in just a while from now a massive counter-offensive from the kin of Sushant Singh Rajput. Today in the morning, remember, 3 of his sisters had gone and met the family's lawyer, Vikas Singh. Apparently, this comes on the back of a number of allegations, counter-allegations that have been made by Rhea Chakravarti. Among them, there are chats where Sushant Singh Rajput was himself talking about how he has bipolar disorder. Other chats as well between the sister of Sushant Singh Rajput and former manager of Sushant, Shruti Modi, where they are talking about getting medicines. Now, Times Now has in its possession a number of conversations that have been had by Souvik Chakravarti. Remember, we'd earlier told you some conversations which he had with alleged drug peddlers, where he's talking about scoring drugs, and now more such chats have emerged.
किस तरीके की पूछताछ हुई है, कौन कौन लोग अभी तक गिरफ्त में हैं और जैद ने क्या कुछ बताया?
जैद ने और जो दूसरा बासित ने जो भी बताया वो आपको ऑफिशियल स्टेटमेंट शेयर हो चुकी है. उस ऑफिशियल स्टेटमेंट पे ही हमारा अभी स्टैंड है. जो कल आएगा, नेक्स्ट आएगा, ऑफिशियल स्टेटमेंट दे दीजिए.
शौविक का नाम सामने है. शौविक का, जैद ने शौविक का नाम लिया.
लेट अस इन्वेस्टिगेट.
शौविक का नाम लिया है.
कोर्ट में कब प्रोड्यूस करेंगे सर?
टुमारो.
शौविक की चैट रिट्रीव हुई है जिसमें जैद से बात कर रहे हैं.
शौविक का और एक बार बता दीजिए, नाम लिया है क्या जैद ने? अरे बाप रे.
All right, the gentleman you heard right now was an officer from the Narcotics Control Bureau in Mumbai. The questions now directly are going to be asked about the involvement of Rhea's brother, Souvik Chakravarti, and the links that he has to other drug peddlers who have been arrested. We'll tell you about each one of these people and the linkages in just a bit. But for the very latest chats that have been accessed by Times Now, chats that were had by Souvik Chakravarti, let's go across to Pranesh. Yes, Pranesh.
We showed the first part of the chats, Padmaja, on the NewsHour last night, and this is the part 2 of it. 70 incriminating chats between Souvik, I beg your pardon, and drug peddlers. Souvik says, asked for hash here, all right, not picking up, I'll try, says the drug peddler. Then Souvik says, yes, try Raj, else I'll call some others. Raj called back, says the peddler. He said his guy will call me. I guess he will sort me. Okay, bro, then wait. He should mostly sort you. Yes. All right, bro. Thank you so much, says the peddler. Anytime, buddy. Souvik acknowledging that message. Then 2 names. Shane Fletcher, Zed BU. Now, Shane Fletcher is also under the scanner of the agencies, and Zed Padmaja has been arrested, picked up, and is being grilled. These guys are for Bud. If nothing else works, this is for Bud. Use Basit's name. Another individual's name crops up here. And just see how organized this is. Everybody is not selling everything. There are specific people giving out specific stuff. All right, bro, he sorted me out. Going to Andheri to pick it up. Okay, buddy. Let's go to the next page. All right, I think I have this for the moment. I'll pull up the next page in just a bit, Padmaja.
While you do that, let me quickly bring in our guests as well. Tuhin Sinha, spokesperson of the BJP, Advocate Chandni Saha, Preeti Singh, lawyer, and Advocate Asad Zama. Now, the 2 names that you heard over there, one is a person called Zed, the other is Basit. Both of these people have been picked up, and remember, yesterday we were the first ones. All right, I think Vikas Singh is speaking right now. Let's cut across.
Can I start now? Already? Today morning, the 3 sisters of Sushant Singh Rajput met me today on their behalf also, and also on behalf of their father. They are extremely pained by some negative, false campaign that has been started for a family, against a family which is a victim and who has lost a young son or a young brother. The campaign relates to his mental health. Our FIR very clearly says, very clearly, And the FIR has been in the public domain right from the beginning. It is not as if the channels don't know what the FIR says. In spite of what has been said in the FIR, it has been carried that the family knew about his depression and his being bipolar, and still the same was concealed. The FIR very clearly says that Sushant, after Riya came into his life, started having mental problems. The FIR very clearly says that Riya was responsible for this problem. The FIR also very clearly says that because of that mental problem, he used to be anxious. The FIR also very clearly says that whatever treatment she was getting him done through various doctors was never disclosed, the files were never given to the family. Some of the prescriptions which were shared at some point of time just mentioned the tablets being taken and not the disease. It is in these circumstances that when Riya left Sushant and when he was anxious for his anxiety problem, the sister, who was also taking some medicine for anxiety, sent him a prescription. In spite of knowing all this, a campaign is being carried on relentlessly by some channels. I'm sure they would be here today also. I was told that I should confine my presser to only those channels who are carrying the story correctly and not others. I said this is not correct. Every channel has a right to say what it says, but it's the earnest appeal of the family that please don't increase the suffering of a bereaved family. Please don't add to the suffering by spreading canards about false accusation being made. There are suggestions being given in the media, again by some channels, that Sushant had a life insurance policy and the family would not get the money if he was declared to have died by suicide. And it is for this motive, it is being alleged, that the suicide theory was later on changed to abetment to suicide or murder. I must inform all of you that Sushant had no life insurance policy, and accordingly this canard that is also being spread against the family is highly defamatory, and if this continues, we will be forced to take action against those channels which continue to spread these canards. Through this press conference, I would also like to inform everyone that the father and the sisters have taken a conscious decision that no film, serial, book should be written about Sushant Singh Rajput without the express consent of the father, without the script being shown to the father, and without the family consented to the script or the book or the serial or the film. In spite of this, if anybody feels that he can go ahead and do something contrary to what I have just informed everybody, he or she will do at his own peril, and appropriate action will be taken to ensure that such an effort is properly legally thwarted.
हिंदी में बोल रही पूरी चीज़।
सुशांत सिंह की 3 बहनें आज मेरे से मिली और अपने बिहाफ पे भी और अपने पिता के बिहाफ पे भी बड़े दुख प्रकट किए उन लोगों ने कि मीडिया में एक कैंपेन चलाया जा रहा है उनकी फैमिली को बदनाम करने के लिए, सिर्फ इसलिए कि रिया एक अक्यूज्ड को इस एफर्ट से फायदा मिले। एफआईआर में बड़ा स्पष्ट लिखा है कि सुशांत सिंह राजपूत की मानसिक स्थिति बिल्कुल ठीक थी 2019 तक। एक आध पहले कोई घटना छोटी मोटी हुई होगी, लेकिन उससे कोई उनके मानसिक स्थिति में कोई फर्क नहीं था। 2019 में रिया उनके जिंदगी में आने के बाद उनकी मानसिक स्थिति खराब हुई और मानसिक स्थिति जो खराब हुई उसमें बड़ा क्लियरली एफआईआर में लिखा है कि वो बहुत घबराए रहते थे। घबराना का मतलब अंग्रेजी में एंग्शियस होता है, एंग्जाइटी होता है। जो भी प्रिस्क्रिप्शन फैमिली के साथ शेयर किया गया था उसमें कोई कभी कैजुअल तरीके से उसमें कभी भी कोई बीमारी का नाम नहीं लिखा था। कुछ दवाइयाँ लिखी थी जो कि नॉर्मली प्रिस्क्रिप्शन में नहीं होता है। दवाई के साथ साथ बीमारी लिखा होता है, तब दवाई लिखा होता है। और 8 तारीख को जब वो बहुत घबराए हुए थे सुशांत सिंह राजपूत, तो उन्होंने अपने बहन को फ़ोन किया। तो बहन जो खुद दवाई अपने घबराहट के लिए खाती थी, उसने वही दवाई उनको बोला कि खा लो। और जब उन्होंने कहा कि शायद बिना प्रिस्क्रिप्शन से नहीं मिलेगा, तो उन्होंने ओरल कंसल्टेशन करके उनको प्रिस्क्रिप्शन दिलवाया। इसके बावजूद ये एफआईआर पब्लिक डोमेन में शुरू से है, सारी दुनिया इस एफआईआर को जानती है, सब लोग पढ़ चुके हैं, इस पर तमाम डिबेट हो चुके हैं। उसके बावजूद कुछ चैनल एक कैंपेन चला रहे हैं कि सुशांत सिंह के फैमिली ने झूठ बोला और उनको मानसिक स्थिति का पता था, डिप्रेशन का पता था, बाइपोलर होने का पता था। ये कैंपेन बिल्कुल मैलिशियस कैंपेन है। ये सिर्फ अक्यूज्ड को हेल्प करने के लिए कुछ चैनल्स चला रहे हैं। मेरे को बहुत लोगों ने कहा कि उन चैनल्स को आप आज यहाँ आने मत दें, लेकिन मैंने कहा नहीं, इस देश में फ्री स्पीच है। हर चैनल के माध्यम से, उन चैनल के माध्यम से भी मैं स्पष्ट करना चाहता हूँ कि परिवार को सिर्फ ये मालूम था कि उनको घबराहट होती है। परिवार ने कभी भी एक्सेप्ट नहीं किया था कि उनको डिप्रेशन या कोई बाइपोलर है, क्योंकि उनकी कोई स्थिति इस तरह की 2019 तक नहीं थी, जब तक रिया उनके ज़िंदगी में आई थी। रिया उनके ज़िंदगी में आने के बाद ही उन्होंने ऐसे सर्कमस्टेंस क्रिएट किए जिससे उनकी मानसिक स्थिति खराब हुई और उसके बाद से ही उनका घबराहट वाला स्टार्ट हुआ। एक और चलाया जा रहा है कुछ कैंपेन कुछ चैनल्स में, एक मोटिव दिखाने के लिए कि सुशांत के पास कोई बड़ा लाइफ इंश्योरेंस पॉलिसी था। उस लाइफ इंश्योरेंस पॉलिसी में अगर उनको सुसाइड दिखाया जाता तो पैसा नहीं मिलता, इसीलिए कहानी बदली गई। मैं आज सबको बताना चाहता हूं कि सुशांत का कोई लाइफ इंश्योरेंस पॉलिसी नहीं था और ये भी एक एफर्ट है अक्यूज्ड को एक बचाने का, झूठी बात फैलाने का। और अगर ये आज के बाद नहीं रुका तो जिन चैनल्स में ये सब चल रहा है उन पे हमको लीगल कार्रवाई करनी पड़ेगी। और आज आप लोग को एक और चीज़ मैं बता दूं, आज परिवार ने बड़ा स्पष्ट एक तय किया है कि कोई भी फिल्म, कोई भी सीरियल, कोई भी किताब सुशांत सिंह राजपूत पे अगर लिखी जाएगी तो उनके पिता का रिटन कंसेंट अगर नहीं होगा तो वो परमिटेड नहीं है। आज के बाद अगर इस प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस के बाद भी अगर कोई इस एफर्ट में आगे बढ़ता है तो अपनी जिम्मेदारी पे बढ़ेगा, उसके खिलाफ लीगल कार्रवाई की जाएगी। और परिवार ने ये निर्णय लिया है कि अगर ऐसा इस आज के बताने के बाद भी अगर ऐसा कोई करना चाहता है तो उस पर कड़ी से कड़ी कार्रवाई करेगी और परिवार इसको होने नहीं देगा। धन्यवाद।
सर, ये जांच एजेंसियों ने ये बताया, उनका सुशांत की बहनों का स्टेटमेंट दिया है जिसमें उन्होंने ये बोला कि 2013 से ही वो मानसिक दवाइयां ले रहे थे और डॉक्टर से इलाज करा रहे थे, जब रिया उनकी जिंदगी में आई नहीं।
देखिए, जो भी मैंने बताया 13 में या कभी पहले हुआ होगा, उनकी माँ का डेथ जब हुआ था तब भी बहुत घबरा गए थे। 13 में भी कोई छोटा मोटा इंसिडेंट हुआ होगा, लेकिन उनकी कोई मानसिक स्थिति खराब नहीं थी। 13 में अगर कोई छोटा मोटा इंसिडेंट हुआ होगा, हर की जिंदगी में होता है, हर कोई कभी दवाई खा लेता है, कभी किसी को नींद आने की दिक्कत होती है, इसका मतलब थोड़ी कि मानसिक स्थिति खराब थी। 13 में कोई अगर हुआ होगा कुछ, अगर उस समय इंसिडेंट, तो एक स्ट्रे इंसिडेंट रहा हुआ होगा जिसका कि उस समय इलाज हुआ और ठीक हो गया। इसलिए 13 से लेकर 19 तक उनके कुछ कोई मानसिक स्थिति में कोई खराब नहीं था, कोई दवाई नहीं खाते थे, कोई उनमें प्रॉब्लम नहीं थी।
Mr. Singh,
what happened between
Mr. Singh, this is
to 14
Priyank from
when
Times Now.
his sister was
There have been
living with
series
him.
of chat which we have got which shows that to people who were around Sushant, like Shovik, were continuously in touch with few drug peddlers, and then yesterday we also saw that NCB arrested few people. What do you have to say about that?
Well, I will not comment on anything which is part of the investigation. So if anybody wants to ask any question about the investigation, please refrain yourself. I will not be answering anything.
But people who were close to
She was
him.
living at Sushant's house for a couple of days right before he died. She was there till the 12th when she left from there. What happened in that week? Because in that week, Riya Chakrabarti was not in that house. And secondly, how was a prescription issued by RML in Delhi from a doctor in OPD? How was an oral consultation?
That question I have already answered. As far as the first question is concerned, the FIR, the abetment to suicide is not a one-day incident. It is a series of events which make the incident. So I don't think I need to answer that question. It is not as if the abetment to suicide takes place at the time when the person commits suicide.
Statement to Mumbai Police has said that he is not aware why Sushant committed suicide, but he also said in the statement that Sushant could have committed suicide because of dejection. What dejection he is talking about, sir?
Again, you are putting words in my mouth. As far as the family is concerned, the family has never given any such statement of Sushant committing suicide. These statements were recorded by the Mumbai Police in Marathi. The family also objected that please don't write in Marathi if you want us to sign. They were forced to sign that statement on a statement written in Marathi. They had no clue of what was being written. So I can't comment on what Mumbai Police has written in their statement.
Sir, but the family is still sticking to this case as a abetment of suicide case, or is there any doubt regarding the foul play in the death?
Well, as far as the family is concerned, the events that have unfolded after the registration of the FIR, family has doubt that it could be murder as well. But we are leaving it to the investigation. We hope that the CBI will get to the bottom of this. In spite of the delay, we are quite hopeful that CBI will be able to find the truth, and the family is waiting expectantly to get justice in this matter.
So you are saying that the Mumbai police forced them to give such
She was at his
statements?
house till the 12th when she had to go back to Goregaon because her daughter was not feeling well. Why didn't she take her brother with her when she knew he wasn't well?
Well, I don't have to answer that question. That is something which if you feel that Riya needs to ask in the cross-examination, let her ask there. This is not something for me to answer here.
Because there are shocking revelations that are coming forward about the drug angle, because it's not only Shovik, it is other people also. For example, Shruti Modi's lawyer has also spoken about this drug angle, and Times Now has accessed that.
Well, I will again, these are matters of investigation, and the police is doing its job. So I don't want to comment on what the police has found, and if there is a drug angle, cases will be registered with regard to the drug angle. If there is a drug angle involved in the death of Sushant Singh Rajput, even that will be investigated. So I don't understand why should anybody ask me a question with regard, and that is my grievance with regard to the campaign on behalf of Riya Chakrabarti. They are trying to start this campaign to sort of affect the investigation, which is not correct. I am very firm of the view that there should not be any media trial. And when I say when it should not be media trial, we should not be discussing evidence in the manner in which the other side is wanting to do. And I will not be drawn into this kind of a controversy as to what has been found out by the CBI or what has been found out by the NCB. If they have found out something, they will take it to its logical end. We have full faith in the police and the ED and the CBI. And the NCB, so they are doing their job. We should permit them to do their job and not try to interfere in their investigation.
Sir, so the family is refuting the statement that were recorded by the Mumbai police.
Yes. No, we don't know because we have not been supplied that statement. The question that was asked to me, I'm answering that. We don't know what was recorded by the Mumbai police. What we said we know, but what was recorded by the Mumbai police we don't know. The brother-in-law had very clearly said. The brother-in-law had very clearly said that please follow up the investigation in terms of the complaint made on 25th of February. But that was, I don't know whether it was recorded or not recorded. So that's the job of the Mumbai police. I don't know whether what all they've recorded in Marathi and what all they will.
Last paragraph said that all those contents were read out in Hindi and then these people have signed it.
That is again written by them. It's not written by any one of my clients.
Are you now saying that the Mumbai police never read out their statement or explained the statement?
No, it was just written in Marathi. That's it. There was nothing read out to anybody. So and even if you read out in Marathi, I write something in a language which you don't know. And I will then read out whatever I want you to hear. I don't know if I don't know Marathi. How will I check whether what you're telling me is what is written or not? I mean, it's a very it's simple logic. I don't understand why.
Parallel probe, which has also been initiated, that few information regarding the detail would have helped the accused to be prepared. And there's the allegation from Mumbai police also that purposely few chats of Disha was also in mobile phone was used.
That is why I personally feel, and I've requested all the channels right from the beginning, that please don't bring out material which is going to be used as part of the trial. Please don't bring on people on your channel who are going to be witnesses in this case, because the fear is that the witnesses will get compromised. The fear is that witnesses will be threatened. The fear is that the whole material on the basis of which this case is to be made out may get sort of obliterated or changed.
So what about the prescription from the Armel Hospital? How did that come into the picture?
I have already answered that question. You don't have to ask me again and again. The same. I've told you already that the sister sent that prescription, so I don't have to answer that again.
You also said that the family was not aware of what kind of
that prescription.
So without knowing the illness, so what kind of prescription they would have sent it? That's the question.
That question you should ask every mother in every home, that does she prescribe medicines to their children or not.
Sir, this is not
if you ask, so this is a anxiety. This medicine is only for anxiety. Just check up with any psychiatrist. You will find out that this is a medicine for anxiety, and this medicine is prescribed for anxiety. And a doctor can prescribe this medicine. In COVID times, there was an exemption that you could get the symptom on telephone and prescribe that medicine. So there was nothing wrong in that prescription. It was a prescription simpliciter for anxiety, and the anxiety is mentioned in the FIR. Thank you. I think. Thank you.
सर इससे लगता है कि एक तरफ से सुशांत का कैरेक्टर असैसिनेट करने की कोशिश की जा रही है, दूसरी तरफ कुछ लोग उन्हीं की तरफ से हाई कोर्ट में पीआई डाल रहे हैं कि मीडिया पर रोक लगाई जाए। तो आपको क्या लगता है कि ये चारों तरफ से कोशिश की जा रही है, एक तरफ उनका कैरेक्टर सुशांत का असैसिनेट करो, दूसरी तरफ मीडिया पर भी रोक लगाओ?
देखिए, मीडिया पर रोक लगेगा नहीं लगेगा तो कोर्ट में क्या बहस होता है मेरे को नहीं मालूम, लेकिन विनती मैं आप सबसे करूंगा कि इस ट्रायल में जितना एक फैक्चुअल चीज़ जो मटेरियल ट्रायल में डिस्कस होना है, जो मटेरियल ट्रायल में प्रूव करना है, उसको जितना आप मीडिया पे ना लाएं उतना मेरे क्लाइंट को फ़ायदा होगा। मैं तो सिर्फ इतना रिक्वेस्ट करूंगा कि मेरे क्लाइंट को फ़ायदा होगा कि जितना हम लोग कम एविडेंस डिस्कस करें उतना हमारे लिए अच्छा है। आप ओवरऑल जनरल डिस्कशन कर सकते हैं, बट जितना आप लोगों को लाएंगे अपने चैनल पे और उनसे वार्तालाप करेंगे या एविडेंसेस को दिखाएंगे, उसमें हमारे ओवरऑल ट्रायल को नुकसान होगा।
सर, ये तीनों बहनों ने ये भी जिक्र किया कि वो 12 तारीख को सुशांत को अपने घर क्यों नहीं लेके आए उस समय, क्या प्रॉब्लम क्या थी उस समय?
सुशांत को घर लाने की कोई बात ही नहीं थी, क्योंकि सुशांत को तो 4 दिन में वो थोड़ा बेटर लगने लगा तो वापस चले गई। उसकी बेटी, छोटी बेटी थी, उसको बेटी के पास जाना था, बेटी को दोस्त के पास रख के आई थी, इसलिए कोई घर लाने की तो कोई बात ही नहीं। ऐसी स्थिति कभी ये समझ में नहीं आई, जो कि अब अंदर मन में किसके क्या चल रहा है, बट सामने से कुछ ऐसा नहीं लग रहा था कि उसको कोई, अगर ऐसी बात होती तो पूरा परिवार उड़ के वहां पहुंच गया होता, इसलिए ऐसी कोई बात नहीं। और आप लोग एक चीज़ और बता दें, बहनें बहुत खुददार हैं। जब सुशांत को एक बार लाने की बात थी दिल्ली, तो उस समय पहले सुशांत ने टिकट कटाया, लेकिन जब रिया और उसके परिवार ने उसको मजबूर किया कि वो ना आए, तो उस सुशांत के कटाए हुए टिकट से नहीं आई। उन्होंने फिर उनकी टिकट कैंसिल करवाई और खुद अपने इकोनॉमी क्लास में टिकट कटवा करके आए। इसलिए आप लोग जो इल्ज़ाम चैनल में बड़े हल्के तरीके से लगा दे रहे हैं बहनों पे, बहुत दुख हो रहा है इस बात से परिवार को। एक परिवार में जहां एक बहुत ही इंपॉर्टेंट मेंबर परिवार का उसका देहांत हुआ है, और उस परिवार पे इस तरह के लांछन लगे बिना जाने उस परिवार को, बिना उस परिवार के सिद्धांत को जाने, ये बहुत दुख की बात है। इसीलिए मैंने आज प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस बुलाया। धन्यवाद।
All right, that was Vikas Singh. A number of allegations that had been made against the family, the family lawyer contradicting all of them. But what is very interesting that in response to reports that Sushant's family in a written statement had accepted that they knew of the mental health issues that Sushant Singh Rajput faced, Vikas Singh says that they were forcibly made to sign on a statement by the Mumbai police that was in Marathi. So the allegation there is that they did not know what they were signing on. It will be interesting to hear from the Mumbai police on that. I'm taking a very quick break. More on that on the other side. Welcome back. You've had a reaction from Sushant Singh family's lawyer, Vikas Singh, talking about the spate of allegations against them. Let me go across now to our panelists who are live with me now. Tuhin Sinha, Asad Zama, and we also have Chandni Shah here with us. What do you make of what Vikas Singh just said first, straight off the bat, Tuhin Sinha?
Well, there are 2 or 3 points I wish to make over here. See, as Vikas Singh very rightly said, in the 34 years of Sushant Singh Rajput's existence, if for the first 33 years none of those problems existed, to whatever little that I know of mental health issues, you know, when you are in a happy state of mind, when you're the people who give you comfort, I don't think that can trigger the situation. But here, if in the last 1 year, from the point that Riya Chakrabarti entered his life, all of these problems seem to be her creation. Now, secondly, the drug mafia that we are talking about, with all I've been following times now.
If I can just stop you there, because in the written statement that was given by the family, apparently they accepted that in 2013 also Sushant had problems. After the passing away of his mother, he had anxiety.
There is a difference between an anxiety,
and that he consulted a doctor for it.
So there is I don't know how many Bollywood A-grade actors are there who can say they never faced anxiety issues. And if you look at his career from a TV actor, he was certainly catapulted to do big hit movies in 2013. So, I'm sure the change of life or the change of, the gears may have led to some anxiety problems. But between 2013 and between 2019, I don't think there is any evidence, and at least in 2017, 2018, he had been shooting non-stop. So anyway, that is one issue. The other issue, I've been following times now through the day, and I think the more information that is coming out about the drug mafia, it seems that somewhere he was under the control or, being hijacked by a drug mafia.
Okay, you're saying he was hijacked, he had no problems till then. If I just may, also you have the written statement saying in October 2019, he told our whole family he's feeling low, and hence I, my husband and the other sisters came to meet my brother Sushant Singh Rajput in his flat in Mumbai. So, the family has said that he was feeling low in 2013, also in 2019. Anyhow, but you're saying that this was exacerbated or this was made worse when Riya Chakrabarti entered his life. Asad Zama.
Absolutely.
As we are watching all the updates from the Times now from the June only, we are getting all the national facts on it. Today also, as the lawyer of the Sushant family says that there is some old time in 2013, some facts coming that the Sushant used to take the medicines. And sisters of Sushant also agree that Sushant used to take some medicine. As the new parts is coming in the investigation, this is also a major part. This also be discussed in the further things that the Sushant is used to take the medicine or not, or he is a drug addict or not. And nowadays what we are seeing that Riya is now the national villain. All the focus on Riya. We have to see in the investigation that what is the actual fact and why is the suicide matter has been done. What is the role of the Riya? All this part have to be seen by the CBI. CBI also will inquiry that what happened, why Sushant used to take the drugs before in a life, in which year he has taken drugs or not, and why there are so many drug peddlers in the contact of Rihanna Sushant. All these are the major facts that will be
because
discussed.
what the lawyer also says is that the family actually sent a prescription to Sushant for medicines that the sister herself was taking for anxiety.
First of all, we need to understand.
Hello.
First of all, we need. It's me, right?
Yes,
First
go
of
on.
all, we need to understand, Padmaja, that anxiety or depression, it doesn't mean that, a person is weak.
No, of course it doesn't.
It can be cured. Right. So we also need to understand that in 2013 he had anxiety issues because of his mother passed away. He had been eligible into Me Too also, both of through which he fought out and he came out strong. So it showed that he was not a weak person. But Rhea Chakrabarti over here certainly did come and play a role wherein she pushed him into severity of whatever issues
How
he
did
was
she
having.
do that?
See, we have the chats of hers with the drug peddlers. We have the chats of hers wherein she has lied to the people that she had nothing to do with the drugs. She said that Sushant used to take modafinil, which is for claustrophobia, but it was discovered that medicine is not taken for claustrophobia. It is for narcolepsy. And whatever medicine that in 2013 you said that Priyanka gave to Sushant, that medicine that is a common medicine. It is a prescription.
Okay,
it is like
Asad Zama.
I'm having a headache.
Okay, Asad Zama. So Chandni Shah's case is that yes, there could have been problems, but they became much worse in 2019.
Actually, what happened, the 6 years from the 2013 to 2019 is a very important part of the investigation. As so many drug peddlers name coming again, Zayad and all that company. Now it is to be clear part that the CBI will investigate that they are in a contact with the Rhea and Sushant from which to which time, and what is the relation between the Rhea, Sushant peddler and the Sushant. That is the main thing that CBI will discuss and investigate, that what is the 6 year period that the Sushant used to take any drug from the drug peddler or not. Yeah, only Rhea is all the culprit of the taking that drugs from that drug.
Okay, so you're saying that Sushant was involved as well.
Yes, inquiry should be come against all of them, whether the person in the world or not.
The prime suspect in this case has been peddling brazen falsehood. And let me just give you 2 examples. Number 1 was pointed out by the lawyer himself. There is no clearly and explicitly stated. Please calm down. If the lawyer has explicitly stated there was no LIC in Sushant's name, how does the lawyer of Rhea come out on national television and claim that this is the reason why the family wants to say it's murder? Family has not even said it's murder. But if a lawyer can say such a big lie on national television, imagine. Secondly, Rhea had said in an interview to another channel that, just to assassinate Sushant's character, that he had been on a boys' trip to Thailand. Later it was found out that he had been there with his ex-girlfriend. So this is the level of falsehood which is being peddled by the prime suspect over here and enabled by friendly channels. You can imagine what the web of deception which is waiting to tumble out when the drug expose comes out.
Mr. Zama, what do you say about that?
Actually, the thing is that when there is a good relation between a male or a female, there are several things which come in the part which we can say the illegal or unhuman or not good for society, but that is a type of the friendship. If they go for the outings, they take the wine, they take the drugs, that is a part of their friendship that has been done several of the times, but one person has lost the life and all the things are come in the investigation. Now all the focus on the Rhea, they are trying to make the Rhea the big, you can say villain of the national villain. As the lawyer of the Sushant said clearly that they are going against a lot of the media channels, is going against the rumors and all that things. The main thing, the general fact we can see on the Times now, none of the debate is, you can say, against the fact. All the debate going on the fact on the Times now, that's only we want to say the clear thing, that let the investigation go first, let the CBI investigate in that.
With due respect, that's the exact reason why you are present over here, to put out all sides. And as far as facts are concerned, I think it was quite clear in the course of this one debate that one put out all sides, including what Vikas Singh is saying, what the family is claiming, what their written statements are. Anyhow, this is going to be an ongoing conversation. For the time being, thank you very much. We'll also get to the latest from what has happened in the questioning today in this case. Thanks for joining.